those are just important as well. Make sure you guys go to BlueChew.com, promo code JD at checkout. All you guys pay is the $5 shipping and handling. That's BlueChew.com, promo code JD to receive your first month free. And I want to thank them for once again sponsoring tonight's WrestleMania Backlash post show right here on Off the Scripts. Also, guys, follow me on social media at JD from NY206. That's Twitter and Instagram. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below and be a part of the OTS family. We got content coming all week, live streams coming all week, and this is the place to be, as you guys saw tonight, to be in the IWC. Thank you guys for 1,000 likes. Let's drive to 1,300 minimum on tonight's Backlash post show. And make sure you guys get those super chats in. We're going to hang out in just a second and go over all the super chats right here on the show tonight. We're going to start at the top. Michelle Moran with a $2 super chat. More WrestleMania rematches at Hell in a Cell from the looks of it. Looks like we might get Cody versus Seth Rollins again inside Hell in a Cell. Right now, that's all I am thinking about. What I hope that they don't do is give me Reigns versus McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell to start that feud off. AEW Mark 2018 with $2 super chat. Adam Scher is in AEW leads from MegaCon Orlando. I saw this going around social media today. I pray to God it is not true. I pray to God that it is not true, man. I hope it's a typo. I hope the people that run MegaCon Orlando are a bunch of oblivious idiots, and they mistakenly think that he's with AEW. I hope to God no. And if he is, it looks like he may be the Mr. Man to go up against Samoa Joe. Joseph Taylor with $2 super chats. Backlash was a good pay-per-view. The main event match was the match of the night. I disagree, Joseph Taylor. I think Cody versus Seth Rollins as the match of the night. Tony Brown with a $4.99 super chat. No booty. That I like. Yeah, Tony Brown, there was no booty on the match. No Sasha, no Naomi, unless you like Rhea Ripley and consider that booty meat. I don't know. We got Rhea Ripley tonight, but that's about it. But no visible booty meat like we are usually accustomed to Tony Brown. I feel you, bro. Michelle Moran with a $5 super chat with a bull line winning. How can they justify Roman versus Drew McIntyre continuing? I guess the excuse will be, well, Drew didn't get in. Still had a fun match. Oh, they'll make something out of it, Michelle. I'm not really concerned with that. I hope to God it's not Roman versus Drew McIntyre. I hope. Hell in a Cell does not need Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns inside Hell in a Cell. If they want to do it in Hell in a Cell, they can do it, but don't put it inside Hell in a Cell. Isaiah becomes a member for 9 months. Isaiah, thank you. You're becoming a member for 9 months to the OTS VIP Club. My expectations were low and I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of rehash. I'll be attending Raw tomorrow, so I'm interested in what's next. Isaiah, I feel sorry for you, bro. Why are you attending Monday Night Raw? Why would you even bother going to Monday Night Raw, man? You know what that's gonna feel. Enjoy yourself regardless. Yeah, thank you for the 9 months. They're done with a $5 super chat. Once Bayley returns, she'll get cheered, but then shit on the fans, so they'll boo her again. Bayley, I'm very confident, will get cheered, and then she will take that and run with it and make everybody hate her all over again. Man, she's awesome. Derek Anawati with a 7-month membership. Thank you so much, Derek. I appreciate it, brother. We got a $5 super chat from Kai T. Or is this KT? I'm going to say Kai T. No cheeks tonight, but still decent. Ronda won on Mother's Day. Good for her, I guess. Could be a reason why she won, but I'm going to go and say Fox wanted her as champion, and Nobody would really believe that Ronda Rousey would tap out the Charlotte Flair. Isaiah with a $10 super chat. For Raw tomorrow night, I have a good seat. The second behind, the one behind the entrance ramp, so I'm aiming on TV. We'll definitely be in the venue area. Isaiah, investigation, just bring some off-the-strip signs and show it off on television, man. We don't usually get OTS signs on WWE TV. That would be great. John Good with a $2 super chat. Adam Cole had an old-fashioned. Did he really? Man, I knew I liked Adam Cole for a reason. And he's drinking old-fashions on Bar Rescue. It's a man of quality. It's a man of taste. I love it. Gotham Guy with a $10 super chat. Rejoining Judgment Day was so good that I'm hoping AEW doesn't pull the trigger on Julia Hart joining the House of Black. To me, Chris Statlander is a better fit with her new darker look and attitude. Don't take away anything from Julia Hart, man. Julia Hart can play the role well and given the opportunity, and I honestly think she'd give it a little Alexa Bliss vibe when she went in. Probably do it better than Alexa. Let's give her a shot, see what she's made of. And I'd love to see her join the House of Black. In fact, I wanted to see her join the House of Black on Wednesday when she had the steel chair and she was about to blast one of the varsity blocks. Griff Garrison. I would have loved to see him. Harold Warren with a $10 super chat. Omas equals piss break. Absolutely, Harold. Omas is every type of break you could possibly think of, man. You name it. Take a break and leave when Omas is on TV. Tony Brown with a $4.99 super chat. I agree. He says, decent show. It was a decent show, Tony Brown. It would have been more decent if there was more booty meat from my boy Tony Brown, but none. You'll get it tomorrow on Raw. Dave Millay with a $4.99 super chat. How the heck are we supposed to take Lacey Angle seriously when she's been telling her sob story in a bikini? Dave, I don't know, man. Lacey Evans is fucking awful, bro. She's always been awful. Shayla becomes a member for 15 months. Shayla, thank you so much. There's absolutely no one to face wrong. That's the way SmackDown is, man. That's the way Fox loves it. Fox doesn't want a brand split. They want brand exclusivity. They're exclusive with their own shit roster. That is absolutely looking awful as far as the roster is concerned. Flavor Day becomes, Flavor Day with a $10 super chat. Thank you, shit. Flavor Day with a Canadian $10 super chat. Hope Cody wins the WWE title at SummerSlam and Drew wins in the UK. By then, Roman will be champ for 2 years. Pretty crazy. Memorable title run, though, in my opinion. Flavor Day, if you look back, we talked about this on the script thing, if you look back at Roman Reigns' title run, it only benefited Roman Reigns. If you really want to break it down, it did great for Roman Reigns, but ultimately it was a failure of a title run. And Roman Reigns winning the Universal Championship to drop it to Drew McIntyre in the UK sounds like a good idea, but I think it happened before that. I think it honestly needs to happen before that. I say Drew wins the title sometime this summer, possibly at Money in the Bank. And then Cody wins the title at SummerSlam, the WWE title. Drew wins the Money in the Bank title at the Universal title at Money in the Bank. And then Cody wins the WWE title at SummerSlam. And then Drew McIntyre defends the title against Gunther at the UK show. I think that's the best way to go about it. Roman Reigns, I don't know what the fuck he does, getting ready for the Raw, getting off. Julian Bravo. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, bro. Do you think Reigns can hang in AEW? Of course he can. Tony Baguette. Tony Baguette. The $1 super chat. No message. Leave it in the tip jar for Jesse, bro. I don't need it. Reverend Davey Thompson. 14-month member. Thank you, brother. Good off the script. Horrible backlash. Here's the 13 months in the venue. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, brother. Justin Strickland with a $4.99 super chat. Do you think Cody saying one lucky male or female superstar will get a chance to main event WrestleMania? And the Money in the Bank promo was a botch by WWE. I didn't even hear that. Justin. I gotta go back and listen. I didn't know he said that. I might have walked away and made myself a coffee during that little information. Anyway, guys, it's been a long day here on Off the Script, and we killed it today. We went 3 hours on Off the Script, episode 429. We went another hour, 45 minutes, 46 minutes here tonight on the Backlash Post Show, and I'll be live again tomorrow night after Monday Night Raw, man. The follow-up, the Backlash tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, man. If you guys missed any of the content this week, again, go check the homepage. Go and check out Off the Script episode 429. Excellent stuff coming out of there. Big stories on Bray Wyatt, big stories on Roman Reigns. The draft, WWE possibly doing the draft again. Brandon James Shea with a $1 super chat. Thank you, brother. Hit that subscribe button down below, guys, if you guys want more from Off the Script. 2,000 people still in the venue, I see, man. I need 1,000. We got 1,000. You asked for it, or I asked for it. You gave it to me. Let's try to 1,300. You guys are in the chat. And how about hit the thumbs up? Hit the thumbs up, man. Hit the thumbs up. Helps me out. Thank you to everybody that super chatted. Follow me on social media at JD206. That's Twitter and Instagram. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications and go check out my sponsor today, man. Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. Code JD at checkout. Make sure you guys go and get your free sample of Blue Chew. Guys, thank you for making us number one again tonight in the community. I appreciate it. Love being here for you guys, but I'm getting out of here, man. I got a busy week ahead of me next week. I need 2 things. I don't want any of those guitar emojis in the chat. And when that guitar solo comes on, man, I need that music. Make sure those pictures are gold tomorrow night, man. Monday Night Raw tomorrow night in the venue. Until then, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on Off the Script. See you guys later.
Running a business can be exhausting. Building your website shouldn't be. With Wix, you can express your ideas, give direction, then leave the heavy lifting to AI. From site creation to branded content and images. Have fun with the details. Customize what you want the way you want. And manage your whole business from a centralized dashboard with expert AI tools. Build, scale, and enjoy the incredible results. You can do it all yourself on Wix.
With McValue at McDonald's, you don't just get deals on the drinks, you get deals on McDonald's drinks. So when you're breaking a sweat, embrace the chill without breaking the bank. And when your head is running on empty, keep your wallet full while refreshing the spa.
Grab a Coke drink at a high price, like a refreshing Coke Zero or Smoothie in any size for only $1.49. Price and participation may vary. How you want to get offer.
The Labor Day sale is on at Mattress Warehouse. It's your chance to get the lowest prices of the season. Right now, save up to $1,000 on best-selling mattresses from Tempur-Pedic, Unirest, Sealy, Purple, Castor, and more. Whether you're upgrading your sleep or furnishing a new space, now is your time to buy. Find the perfect mattress to fit your space and sleep preference with our Bed Bash Fresh Air at MattressWarehouse.com. Or to find a store near you and take advantage of the Labor Day sale now at Mattress Warehouse. King Slut embrace the gym without regret. And when your crew is running on empty, look for while refreshing the squad.
Grab a cold drink at a high price, like a refreshing Coke Zero or sweet tea in any size for only $1.49. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Oh, shit. Is AEW successful? Why is Tony Khan playing this promotion better than Vince McMahon and Elvis Pritchard are? What are you doing on Friday night? Time. Okay.
Why I'm playing Combat Medic.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much for joining me right here on Off the Scripts. This is episode 429 for your May 8th Mother's Day 2022. I'm your host, JD, from New York.
Chris Rodgers.
Coming to you live from the OTS venue. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on your Sunday afternoons.
Give my spot
Wherever
away.
you may be, man. First order of business in the chat. Everybody listening, whether you're listening on YouTube, whether you're listening on iTunes, Spotify, Blue Wire. We are a Blue Wire partner, man. So happy to be a part of the Blue Wire family. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody's mother out there. If you are not a mother and you own a couple of fur babies, happy Mother's Day. You are just as much a part of Mother's Day as everybody else. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, and I hope you guys enjoy the entire day to do what you do best, man. Enjoy it, and I wish everybody nothing but the best. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of news. We got a lot of news to get into. I got my cold beverage, man. I got this thing I got at the Trogs Brewery in Hershey, Pennsylvania, last time I went, and this thing keeps my cold beverage cold for about a good 5 hours, man. Seriously. I can leave this thing on the table throughout an entire pay-per-view, and it's still cold by the time I grab it. It is so good, man. So I got my cold beverage. Hopefully you guys got yours. We got a lot to get into today, including Roman Reigns, man. Roman Reigns is causing a bit of hysteria in the IWC this morning. He was at a WWE live event last night in Trenton, New Jersey. And he told the crowd it may be the last time that we see him. I don't know how likely WWE is going to flourish without Roman Reigns. But if Roman Reigns leaves the company, man, they are in some serious bullshit. I don't think they realize it. Or maybe they do. If they did, we wouldn't be getting WWE television as bad as it is right now on a regular basis, Monday and Friday. But we're going to go over that, what he said, and all that stuff. Also, news about the WWE draft. WWE is potentially planning a draft not for October, but right after SummerSlam. We got news on that and what's been said about that. I got news about Tessa Blanchard. Apparently she's in the news for all the wrong reasons. Again, we'll go over why. I got additional information about the NXT releases that happened a week and a half ago, with more releases on the main roster expected soon. Oh, we know it's coming soon, and John Laurinaitis is already prepping his phone list. And Nick Khan is already prepping his budget cut list, man. Don't worry about it. It's all coming soon. We got news on Candice LeRae. Her contract expired in WWE. AOP is back in the world of wrestling. When and where? I got news on them. Bray Wyatt, is he ever going to come back to WWE, man? We'll talk about Bray Wyatt as well. Ember Moon, hopefully she's the wild card in the Owen Cup for the women's side of AEW's tournament. Booker T, who trained Ember Moon, I believe, says that that she shouldn't have talked about WWE's private meeting or mentioned Mandy Rose. Oh, Booker T. Once a shill, always a shill. So we will talk about that as well. Also in the news today, we have WWE reporting record profits for the first quarter of 2022. What difference does it make? The television shows still and utterly, completely suck. And Freddie Prinze Jr., man, shares his plans finally to start his own wrestling promotion. Says he wants to have it up and running in less than 2 years. So we will be going over all of that today on the podcast, and plus all your weekly Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and AEW news and rumors. Man, we got a loaded show. I'll be live again tonight. After WWE Backlash, we'll be live on YouTube from the venue as well, man. We're going to do a nightcap this evening after the pay-per-view is over, so make sure you guys join me then. So I will be live for Backlash as soon as the show is over. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at JDNY206. That's Twitter and Instagram. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Make sure you guys get those super chats in. We'll hang out at the end of the show as always. Hit that thumbs up. Let's try for 1,000 likes minimum on today's Off the Script episode 429. Go check out all the other videos that you might have missed on the channel, all the other live streams that you might have missed on the channel. Everything you guys need is right on the homepage. Go check out Bonfire, bonfire.com, the exclusive home of Off the Script. And today's show is sponsored by my great friends over at Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. You can use that code JD at checkout for your free sample. Might as well start at the top, guys. Thank you for joining me again on your Sunday afternoons. Backstage reactions. WWE releasing Dakota Kai and Malcolm Bivens specifically. As you guys know, WWE let both of them go in the most recent round of the NXT/Performance Center budget cuts. The departures of both of these names shocked everybody in the IWC, everybody in the pro wrestling realm. Notable names sending messages of support to both released stars. Now, this is coming from Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer, Nicola Bivens, and his release was a major surprise to the NXT locker room. It was also noted that Kai's release saw the company receive a lot of negative feedback from women in WWE, discussing the contract statuses of Dakota Kai and Malcolm Bivens. Before they work out, Meltzer says this in the Observer, and I quote, "We're told that obviously creative at NXT had no idea about this, and we're actually working on the continuation of the angle on the day that they got cut. Bivens did not sign a recent contract offer from WWE, but his current deal also was said to not be up until 2023. He had been considered at one point for the main roster in the role of managing Omos, so that role went to MVP when he declined. But his departure was a major surprise. Guy had also been offered a new deal and hadn't signed one, but still, this got a lot of private and negative feedback by women in the company. It was not a shock, as she had been given tryouts months ago on the main roster and had been written out of NXT storylines, but the decision from the top was not to bring her up. It had previously been reported that this round of cuts had led to a lot of frustration backstage in NXT. Now, Malcolm Bivens actually said himself that WWE did not ever give him the idea or give him the creative pitch to manage Omos. He said that was completely false. He said that himself. I believe he is a part-time stand-up comedian in his free time, and he actually said that while live on stage about the rumors of Omos and managing Omos. He said he never got that presented to him at all. So I don't know who's right and who's wrong here. If you want to take somebody's word for it, I would say Malcolm Bivens, take his word for it, because I don't know why he would lie about that. I mean, it's just an inconsequential fucking, statement by Dave Meltzer, and it's a storyline that, I don't know why. I don't even know why anybody would want that in. Why would he lie about something so terrible, So that role went to Omos. He said that was completely untrue. But Malcolm Bivens, as we talked about, was a part-time in mine. Now, as you you watch NXT, which I sadly still do, but I don't really want to talk about it anymore because it's fucking terrible. We got Roderick Strong who's up his ass for his release, and Roddy seems to be kind of getting on the rest of Diamond Mine's nerves because of his bossiness and pushing around talent in the group. So we don't know what's happening with that, or where Diamond Mine's going to go, or if Diamond Mine's even going to be a thing. Malcolm Bivens, you know, he also said in this clip that I saw on social media, he's kind of disenfranchised with pro wrestling. Doesn't want to be in pro wrestling right now. Who's to say at some point in the next couple of years he wants to get back into the world of pro wrestling and make interest in it. But right now he just wants to do what he wants to do. He wants to have fun. He wants to find himself again and do the things that he's most passionate about, which is always something I appreciate. So Malcolm Bivens, no matter how great he is and how talented he is, Stokely Hathaway, no matter how great he is and what value he could have for anybody really on AEW, on Impact, or wherever he wants to go, he will be fine. He will be fine. But the one thing that we could say about it is that they don't want to be there. He didn't want to be there. Dakota Kai did not want to be there. They saw the writing on the wall. They knew that they did not fit. They did not like the changes. They didn't approve of the changes. I always ask people, do you think this would be a thing where Bivens and Dakota Kai, where they would want to leave WWE if Triple H was in charge? No. No, they would not want to leave WWE if Triple H. If Triple H was in charge, we would not have Malcolm Bivens declining a contract offer from NXT. We would not have Dakota Kai declining a contract offer from NXT. They love and admire Triple H. Everybody. Malcolm Bivens will be fine. He's valuable, I think, a commodity such as a manager, somebody that's great and could speak and really bring to life somebody that needs it. I think that's incredible. I think that's so valuable. Dakota Kai, on the other hand, WWE has one of the worst women's divisions right now creatively in all of pro wrestling, and you're just really giving up top tier talent like Dakota Kai and saying,
I'll make a deal if I can make it on my farm. I don't work, but I'll work. I'm milking the cow.
You need people to fight for the top spot when those people that are currently at the top can't do it anymore or don't want to be there anymore. Dakota Kai is 32 years old. She is not old at all. She may have the best years of her career still yet to come.
God
And
damn, where the fuck
WWE
you
just
got
let her go.
They
Why?
can live in a commune.
If you don't
Working
think
on someone
that
else's
Dakota Kai could not be thrown
live in
into
a
the mix
commune,
with
working on
a
someone else's farm.
Bianca Belair
Uniform.
and a Sasha Banks
Remember the
and
Napoleon Dynamite thing where they
Naomi,
they collect the egg?
Charlotte, Becky,
Napoleon Dynamite.
Asuka, Bayley when she comes back. I don't get it. It really boggles my mind how WWE wants to really consolidate just one core group of women and nobody else. So why do we have two titles? Why do we have two divisions? Why do we have all these women there? And then you're just going to let them go when somebody like Dakota Kai isn't really your go-to. She wasted 5 years in NXT for what? Didn't hold up to the main roster, have dark matches, and then be let go. What a waste of fucking talent. Why was Dakota Kai let go? Because she was everything that Black and Gold was, and WWE doesn't want anything Black and Gold on their roster. She was a product of Triple H and William Regal. That is the reason. Everybody that's dead now, Lash Legends was fucking absolutely atrocious. Nikita Lyons, who's... Yeah, everybody knows why you love Nikita Lyons. It's not really that fucking difficult to see, right? Everybody loves Nikita Lyons. She's gonna be the next big thing in WWE. I wonder why when she comes out here dressed. I get it. Cora Jade, right? That's another product of Bruce Pritchard there on the NXT 2.0 brand. And everybody else that you see next week on the Women's Breakout Tournament. This is NXT now. Whether they have what it takes, whether they can cut it in the ring, I don't know. I expect next week's show is going to be a complete fucking disaster. WWE needs somebody like Dakota Kai and they let her go, man. What a fucking shame. Their women's division needs somebody like Dakota. They need somebody like Shotzi. Where's Xia Li? Called her up from NXT. Where are these women? Why? Where's Io? Why isn't Io on the main roster? Why aren't you embracing somebody like Io? I don't get it. I don't understand. So that was the backstage reaction. Big time frustration. Clearly on the Ryder side. Because they were in the middle of fucking storylines and WWE doesn't even have the goal to tell the Ryder saying, yeah, we're we're releasing this. These people. And they don't even have the fucking decency to tell the writing staff. You wanna know why? Because the writing staff doesn't exist. The writing staff is Bruce Bridget. That's all they give a fuck about. Johnny Laurinaitis made the phone calls. Oh, Bruce got it. Bruce will get it. Don't worry. Bruce is the only one that matters as far as Korea is concerned. WWE releases. They are expected to happen imminently on the main roster. I can't wait, man. Everybody loves when everybody's released from the WWE. We all get angry. We all say, why? This is what should have been done. How could you? WWE sucks. Right? WWE releases are expected to happen soon. Andrew Zeri of the Man Man Podcast confirmed Dave Meltzer's report from last week about releases happening more frequently in WWE. Meltzer said last week that wrestlers in NXT will be evaluated after 90 days, and if they don't improve, then they will be let go to make room for new signees. There will be some exceptions, but the general idea is that they want to keep refreshing the roster until they find people who they think they can leave it's on the main roster. Zeri says this, and I quote, "This is a common thing. I expect some more releases coming soon, like very soon. I don't know the exact time frame, but I was told this is not it, and there should be more happening soon." WWE typically releases people around the time of the investor conference calls. There's no word on who is on the chopping block, but presumably people who are barely used on TV right now are going to be looked at as being on the bubble. Zarian had to follow up, because I believe he made a boo-boo. Zarian made a boo-boo about what he said. Somebody that he goes to in WWE said, "Oh, you gotta retract that. You can't say that." So Zarian had to backtrack on what he said, and in an update, Zarian had to issue a clarification. He says, and I quote, "I want to clarify a convo we had on the air regarding more releases. What I was told is that talent is constantly evaluated on progress. Expect more releases soon and regularly regarding developmental talent. I made an error by saying very soon." Ringside News was told that NXT's mandate is to give everybody 90 days to learn, and that is something that was said last year. This is not something new. A tenured member of the writing team told Ringside News that this policy might have been reiterated recently. We were told that when Triple H went down with his heart issues, that was the new edict. This was not a policy of Triple H's, but something the company instituted after he was taken out of NXT. Many bets sometimes in areas. Not only everything. Other areas of the some people that listen to Wrestle Geeks and these fucking happy-go-lucky podcasts that all positivity, right? Triple H is not in charge! Triple H is not in charge! Get over it! Get over it. If he was in charge, people wouldn't be fired every fucking 90 days. If people were fired every 90 days, why would Triple H do that when it never happened under his watch? Why? If Triple H was still in charge, Malcolm Bivens and Dakota Kai would still be there. If Triple H was in charge, Parker Boudreaux would still be there, not making a mockery out of the NIL program. If Triple H was in charge, we wouldn't have the fucking Fruit Loop title parading around on NXT 2.0. 2.0 wouldn't be a thing. Yeah, Triple H is in charge. Triple H would book a show where he would destroy the black and gold logo live on television to crown Braun Breaker the new NXT champion. Triple H is not in charge, man. You guys are fucking comedians. Give me a fucking break. Triple H still in charge. What the fuck are you people watching out there, man? Seriously. Why do you watch this garbage? These other shit podcasts in the community, man. He is not in charge. He hasn't been in charge since NXT died. Holy shit, I've got to scream at the top of a fucking mountain. God, do I miss Mauro Ranallo, man. Holy shit. wins. Dakota Kai and everybody else will still be there. Zarian had to clarify because he made a little boo-boo. Zarian's my boy, but he made a little boo-boo, man. He can't really relay the information that we all know early because it's not PR friendly. They don't want people talking about WWE set to fire another fucking 40 people. It's gonna happen anyway, folks, no matter what Zarian is told or not told. It's going to happen. You can see the writing on the wall for some of these people, man. I don't give a fuck what I say on the air because this is my fucking show. Shotzi Blackheart, T-Bag, Dr. Kovic. We got Mace out there, Remy Soar, Zaya Lee, Aaliyah, Justin.